Hopefully it doesn't slow down the game. Sounds good. Hey, I've heard that so many times. I got beat by Cody off some bullshit, but I think I fixed it. It was some glitch with my playbook, and I'd pick a play, and it would go to the kick play. So like I was trying to kick a field goal when I was trying to not kick a field goal. Like it was, yeah, it was screwed up, and I used all my timeouts the first three times he did it. Yeah,
to the NFL
and
on
freaking, and then
it's
he was,
officially winning time in the
yeah,
NFL.
and he started to do that when I was up 10-0.
Is the only option
And I
for
was in
these two
control,
teams.
and I was
It's
stopping
the
him,
Packers
and
going
like,
up
he couldn't
against the
stop me.
Bears.
Yeah, and
With
then
kickoff
that just
straight
totally
ahead,
threw
let's
off
check
my
in
game.
with the two men who will be calling tonight's game. As we say hello to Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports
probably
coverage of the
play Cody
NFL
again
brings
if I
us to
beat
one
you.
of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
All right, here we go.
In motion right is Jeffrey.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Leopard. Leopard. All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over.
Now Manziel. And his first look is incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
Over the middle to Evans. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Let's go. Blue landed. Blue landed.
On first down, it's Gurley. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it'll be a Chicago first down.
The reason that counter and misdirection plays work so well is that usually You've given them a reason to think that everything's going to the direction it starts initially. You've run that type of a play throughout the game. You've given them that look, and now you're going to counter things and bring it back the other way. Almost a tendency breaker at times. And a lot of it is making sure that you have an illusion, almost like a magician. Look over here. But the play is actually happening over there, and that's where running back's vision comes into play. See the hole in a place where people don't expect and get there with some speed. And that's exactly what he did on that play.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd down. And let's get a look at the Green Bay defense.
Aqib Talib is one of the great gambling corners in the league. When he gets an idea and a notion and jumps a route, it often results in 6 points for his team.
Caught right side is Jeffrey. And he'll go down at the 28. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Good climb.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Back 99, Philly. Here we go.
Manziel. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 16 yards on the play. And that'll make it a 2nd down.
All right, here we go.
And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Philly, here we go. No, check, Patriots.
Here's Manziel. Catch here, left side, Thomas.
Oh, baby.
Is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Their dangerous wide receiver. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Shift together here from the D-line. They come out here in the I. They'll run for the first time with Lacey. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And a wide receiver to watch in this offense, certainly Jordy Nelson.
And most defenses watch him run past them. Jordy Nelson can run every route in the route tree and take it to the house.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Dropping it off for starts. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well.
Knock it out.
They permit big plays to happen.
And he's going to have the
Looks like you guys
first
are actually
down at
catching
about
it
the
today.
38. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
How do you not know that? Yes. Yeah.
On first down, Rodgers out in the flat for starts. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? They'll run. This is Lacey. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
No.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is.
Not just a big man,
big,
a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And then you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
Caught
Grab
left
them
side by
shoelaces.
Cobb. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Ripkowski taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out. To the ground, this time with Gurley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Now let's go. 3-19. Watch it now, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Manziel. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. It's a guy who played 4 years for the Bears, Julius Peppers, in there to sack him. And that is 10 for him now on the year. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's taken on the 25. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They go play action here on first down. And Nelson's got it here right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now a first down carry. It's Lacy. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Off the play fake to Lacy. Here's Rodgers. Finding time.
Oh,
and this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They practiced this all week. Pretty clear it paid off there. Threw it downfield, made it look relatively easy.
And it always comes a little bit easier when you've practiced it and tuned things up and you're confident in what you're doing now. They felt very, very good about their plan, and we saw the execution because the confidence of the players was there.
He'll set up the screen to Lacy. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Yeah, when you don't throw me picks, it's, you know, you got a chance.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Partner, it's decision time now. I know it's still just the second quarter, but you have an opportunity to either kick the field goal or go for it and try and score a big-time touchdown. This is why the head coaches get paid the big bucks.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Randall Cobb from a yard out. And the Packers have taken the lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
All right, here we go.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Manziel. Forced out to his left. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and they're going to face a third down. And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Manziel. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Ty Montgomery that time. And now it's 4th down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Here we go now. Over. Back 99 Philly, here we go.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield.
Watch it now, Barney.
They'll try and throw for it here. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
No. Check. Patriot. Let's go. Now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Detroit. Let's go. 3-19.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. All right, so 1st down, 5 yards to go.
Let's go.
Manziel. Evans has it left side. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy that gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. The one running back is Gurley. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And he takes this
for
a Bears touchdown.
Oh, yeah,
Brandon Cooks, 29 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Oh, yeah, baby.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Fumble that shit.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Woo! And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Run your ass.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, you gotta pick that shit, man.
Free. The collision here jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Second down now after the incompletion. Rodgers will try again on second down. Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He completes it to Nelson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So with 4 seconds to... Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. So as they take it over, we step aside. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And Crosby puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
you ain't getting no yards on the ground.
Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Hit that.
On second down, here's Rodgers. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And he finds Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Rodgers will handle Lacey. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
1 back is Lacey. Rodgers to throw on second down. He'll set up the screen to Lacey. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Rodgers with a give. It's Lacey. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. On first down, Rodgers. And Nelson's got it here right side. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Being chased out left.
Oh my fucking God, man.
It's incomplete.
Fucking God.
He's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
I thought I was about to pick that shit. I thought I was about to pick that.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. The play fake to start. Now Rodgers. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Manziel. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. And quickly, they get to the line.
Hurry up, here we go. Hurry now, Barney.
Here's Manziel. Buying time to his left. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. The tight end, Henry, here in motion.
No. Check. Patriot. Leopard.
Now Manziel. eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So Manziel forced to leave the ball game. And they'll turn things over here to the backup to see if he can dig him out of this hole. Hunter Henry brings it in. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Here we go.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Yep. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So the offense has it, 6-yard line, 1st and goal. They'll run. This is Lacey. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers.
Oh my God, my corners are just
for a
off their
Packers
shit
touchdown.
today.
Jared Cook, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers add on to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Throwing is Rodgers. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Forced out to his left.
Oh, fucker!
Hit, and he fumbles. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make...
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Joey Bosa in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And Nelson's got it right side. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
A pickup of 11, and it moves the chains. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On first down, Rodgers. Flushed out right. Room here to run. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Rodgers now on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Red zone opportunity. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Third down and 4. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. The play fake to Starks. Now Rodgers. From the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Lacey. Now, this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Again, it's Lacey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a third down and 8.
You know that old expression,
really
it's not my night. It
It
hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Steps away to his left. He may try to run
it.
for this.
You gotta fumble that
And now
shit.
they're inside the 10 as he's brought. And now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
319.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. This will be caught at about the 6. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Bears will get the football back. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's second down. Second down following the incompletion.
Come on, let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw now on first down. Evans has it left side. And a nifty little deep juke spin move. Not a great deal there on the back end, but a nice gain still.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's the option going right. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
And I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Out of the gun now on third down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. 7 yards on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on fourth down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to.
Let's go.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Really?
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
Oh, my God, dude.
Incomplete.
Fucking
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Flex round, flex round, flex round, flex round. Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
That was 4th and a mile. Almost 4th, and why are you doing this? I mean, they got it done, though. Went up and got it. What a big-time pickup.
I was just going to say that. It's a receiver. You got to have that go-get-it attitude. He had it there. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Here we go.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh my God! Are you
Intercepted,
fucking serious?
and that should do it. Picked off by the former first-round pick,
Christ.
Demarius Randall. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
No, like your guy just broke on that ball like crazy.
They come out here in the eye. They begin the drive with Lacey. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here. Rodgers looking to throw. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. 3rd down now following the completed pass. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
On the toss, here's Lacey. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Cook has it left side. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play.
Well,
they didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of it.
I guess. Shit. That's all good.